Oh, did you press play yet?
No.
Oh, okay. Go ahead now.
Should I?
No.
Shh.
Oh.
We're there.
We're here.
We've reached the goal. What? Hey.
Hello.
Oh, that was a loud what?
It's fine. You didn't peek.
What in my butt?
Yeah.
Peek.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Anyways.
It doesn't matter.
Hello. Do you guys like our new friend?
Yes.
If you're watching on Instagram Live, welcome to 30ish, everyone.
He's our new little mascot. Move over, Rocco.
We have a new Yeah, we have a new mascot.
We
It's not Rocco's Modern Life. If you've been an OG, you know that Shay also has Rocco's Modern Life.
I got the whole Rocco
figurines.
gang. I got like freaking Spunky, and I got Hefts, my spirit animal.
And she has Rocco.
Well.
Let's not forget.
Rocco, yes. Here.
Do I need to turn this on?
Now we've seen all of Shay's toys. That's great.
And
they're not even the fun, naughty
most important
ones.
toy is not to be seen.
No.
Just kidding.
I don't got one of those.
It
doesn't matter.
Giant
Anyway.
dildo.
Okay.
Anyway, hi.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Welcome to 30ish.
Oh my God.
With me, Brie. And what's your name? Tell us.
Dildo McGee? No,
Dildo
it's Shay.
McGee
It's
and
Shay.
Brie. It's Shay. So hi, welcome. It's again been a second. It's been after the holidays, which feels like 6 months has gone by.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
Another year has gone by. That's a
Miss
Celine Dion
this.
Christmas song.
It is. You're right.
Which I used to literally put on dances to.
What up, girl?
Oh, hey, catty cat. I used to literally make up dances to that by myself in my living room to that Christmas album.
I believe that.
I
100% believe that.
And I was very special.
Okay.
But yeah, how are
still
you?
are, my love.
Thanks. I'm always special. Special?
Yep. There it is. There it is.
Wow. There we go. Exhibit
There
A.
you go. Okay, I'm going to move our friend, our little mushroom rabbit, right
What's
here.
his name?
I don't have a name for him.
What?
It's like one
Anyone
of
have
those
a
gifts that my
suggestion?
mom gives
What
me.
should his name be?
Oh my God.
Tommy?
Tommy.
I don't know why that's the first name that popped into my head. Tommy the Tom Rabbit.
Yep. Correct. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, how was your Christmas?
It was good. It was just me and my family and my Christopher and my nephew.
I feel like a precious child in my little seat right here. I need
I
like a
know.
booster
I
seat.
need to like scoot back.
No, it's fine. It's just because I'm sitting in a beach chair.
You need to scoot up.
I don't have I can't.
can't.
It doesn't.
You don't need to
I
scoot
need
up.
a stack of books. So like
You
when
do
I
a
would,
booster chair?
a booster chair.
I need to know where I am
It's fine.
in the world. My Christmas was great. We made really good food. I drank so much Irish coffees. I drank at least 4
Irish
on
coffees.
Christmas Day, which is just coffee, which I don't drink coffee anymore. So I was real jacked up. It's just Irish cream, like licorice.
I know.
Licorice? Licorice.
Are you drunk right now?
Liquor. No, I'm not yet. I
I'm
haven't even
sorry.
drank
I'm
my
like
shit.
touching your leg, like.
Thanks.
Hey.
Thanks, Shay. Yeah, it's liquory Irish cream.
Gross.
It's delicious. And you just
I mean,
put it
I
in
don't
your
know why I
coffee.
said gross. I drink Irish.
Henry fucking Laser's on! Sorry. Hi, Henry.
Hi, Henry.
This has never happened before. Henry Laser, we used to work with him back in the days at Cafe Vino. And now he's gone. No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus. Wow, we've gotten
He's
a little.
not.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Here, there you go. Caddy has a good suggestion for the rabbit.
Oh.
If you can read good.
Oh, got it. Rabbit like the vibrator is what he should just be named. Rabbit? He's a rabbit.
He is a rabbit. I mean,
What?
he looks like he might have been using
All
a
right,
vibrator
we need
earlier.
to get on track.
Okay, fine.
How was your Christmas?
It was fine. No, it was good.
What did you do?
What did I do? I stayed here. Yeah, I just stayed here. It was really low key. I'm excited because I get to go see Rachel, my sister, in Tejas in January. So that's super exciting.
That'll be really
So
fun.
we're gonna
Anyone
exchange
skiing
gifts
with
then.
your dad
I did do that today.
who got drunk
Which is
while he was
insane.
bowling?
He did. It was pretty comical, but I was way too sober for it.
Why weren't you drunk with your dad?
I just couldn't keep up with him.
You're like, Dad!
He also was smoking a lot of weed, so...
That helps amplify the drinks, you know?
Gotcha.
The drunkies?
Yes. I'm sorry. My brain went somewhere else. I'm here with you, I promise.
Well, should we just talk about what we're drinking?
Yes, okay. Oh my God.
Are you thinking about your giant dildo in your drawer that you're going to use later? Okay. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
I don't know if she has one, but I'm guessing she might.
I am sweating.
She's got one. That's the fucking truth serum's out.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, look at what we're drinking today. Look at that beautiful color. Mm-hmm. And guess what it has in it? You guessed right. Topo Chico, motherfucker.
I don't even give them time to guess.
No, it's not like Blue's Clues, guys. We're not waiting around. We know you're not answering.
I mean, they might be.
You are, but we don't wait around. Caddy?
Because she said the whole thing. We need to name it the whole thing, not just rabbit. So.
Okay, got it. Okay, we'll be doing that. And so we're drinking Concord grape juice.
That's delicious.
Like pure ass Concord grape juice. It's called Just Concord.
It
by
literally
R.N. Knudsen.
Okay. Everybody knows about the popsicles.
The grape popsicles
are the best.
It tastes
just like that.
It's delicious. Melted grape popsicles.
It's delicious.
And then we put some ice in here and some vodka and some Topo Chico. And we're drinking Concord grape juice drinks because it might have to do with a little bit of what I'm talking about today.
What are you talking about today?
I wrote food.
Food? Okay.
But
I'm pretty excited about
there
my
might
topic.
be grapes making an appearance.
Are you going to talk about wine?
No.
Oh.
I'm not going to talk about wine at all.
Okay.
Because if I was going to talk about wine, I'd just bring out a bottle of wine.
But then I can't.
But I'm not.
I can't chug that because you
You're
feed
right.
me so many shots and a drink.
I'd be way too hot.
Hot?
I'd be way too hot if I drank wine during this.
Do you get hot?
I get warm.
Will you drink wine?
Yeah.
Red
wine?
Not like regular.
Red wine.
Yes, exactly. But you don't get hot when you drink
a little bit.
But it's regular alcohol.
But it's so cool with my ice cubes and my.
I guess.
Am I drunk? I don't know what's going on.
I guess red wine is.
It's warm for me. It's warm.
Okay.
Makes me warm.
You're my precious little angel.
I know. I'm a special lady, like we already said. But what'd you roll?
I rolled nostalgia.
Oh, fuck.
I'm very excited about my topic.
I can't wait.
Oh yeah,
I cannot wait to hear it.
You're gonna wait a whole hour.
I feel like it's gonna be about crime, but also nostalgia.
I mean, maybe.
How did I guess that? I don't know. That was a good ASMR. Sip it down, bitch.
I know.
Slurping is also part of my.
What?
Slurping.
Don't.
It's
Stop
also
it.
part of my presentation today.
Grapes and slurping.
Yeah, but not together. Separate.
I'm excited.
From each other.
All right.
So get ready. You have no idea what I'm going to talk about?
No.
Well, you better listen on Sunday. Motherfuckers. Sorry I keep calling you guys motherfuckers. You're probably not. But you could be. And if you are,
really
that's
nice
fine.
People.
If you fuck a mother, that's fine.
No judgment. Apparently,
Obviously.
I have a giant dildo in my drawer, so, there's no shame.
Just fucking giant dildos.
God, I really hope that your mom watches this one.
She's not. She's not on today.
No, but she can rewind it.
Sorry, Mom.
It's fine.
She knows what a dildo is. She's gonna be fine.
I know, but it's...
I hope not in any extent. And on that note, we're gonna start recording our episode. Okay, love you. Bye-bye. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you loud and clear, girl.
Are we
like
on?
You're on the moon. Yep, we're on.
I went to the moon in 1969.
You son of a bitch.
I did it, and it was real. And it was a great Hollywood set that I was on. Okay.
God damn you, even stands.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome back after
Welcome back.
Dice roll. I think that's...
yep.
Is that what that is?
Yep.
Is that what it is this?
Before this, after our...
Intro?
Intro?
A little IG Live intro. If you don't know already, we do our intros on IG Live.
You should go look at them.
You should go look at them.
Especially this last one,
They're
whatever this episode's called, or the
special.
baby's 20th, because it's pretty funny.
It's called Baby's 20th IG Live. And it's a good one.
It's a pretty good one. Yep.
I am almost over my bronchitis. It's moving back up to my nostrils, so
That's good.
That's exciting.
That's cool. And after you do watch that one, just so everyone knows, I do not own a 50-foot dildo in my drawer.
Oh, you have
So.
specific measurements now. I didn't say 50 feet, but I guess that's how big it is.
I mean,
It's a 39 foot.
I've got a tilted uterus.
39 and a half foot pole. Are you the Grinch?
I am. I have a tilted uterus, so I can go real back there.
That is insane. 39 feet.
Should be the
I mean,
name
our
of the episode.
intestines are a mile long, so
I mean,
anything can happen. What the fuck am I talking about? You bring out the best in me, Shay. Thank you.
that's what I'm here for. I just want you to really achieve all of your comedic goals.
My comedian.
Your comedic.
Jesus Christ. Mom, don't listen anymore.
Austin, cover your baby ears.
Oh, he's fine.
I feel bad now that I met him.
Speaking of Austin, my little brother might have used our microphones to record a little Christmas album.
Austin, you have the voice of an angel.
He really does. I cried when I listened to
You did
a
a little
snippet
bit.
of a song. I teared up.
You did.
Anyways, here we go. Ready for some food, y'all?
I'm ready, Freddie.
We're kind of traveling again. I
Oh,
like
I'm
to
excited.
travel since we can't do anything
I'm so excited.
anymore. We can't even legally gather with our families,
Mm-hmm.
but fuck that.
Woo! Let's get
I
on our
break the
DeLorean.
law. Anyways,
Are we going?
where we're going, we don't need roads because
Exactly.
we have to stay in our home forever.
There's no laws when drinking claws.
No.
I'm drinking a claw right now.
Did you add your claw to your drink?
I didn't add it. I'm just double fisting it because I didn't finish it before you got here.
Oh my god.
No claw left behind.
Speaking of claws, we're not talking about Santa Claus.
Oh, for once? That's crazy.
Not today. We're moving on to the
Yes.
next holiday, which is what? New Year's, which happened 2 days ago.
2 days ago,
If
yeah.
you're listening to this on Sunday.
Yep.
We're recording this on the eve of New Year's Eve. So this is relevant for us today.
Okay, I'm excited.
And it will be relevant to you in the coming new year.
All right.
But you might not do the special things you were supposed to do on New Year's Eve. But you can have this in your back pocket for next year.
That's right.
So don't fucking forget. And if you do, you can just go back into our archives and listen to this episode right before next year's New Year's.
Perfect.
Okay, here we go. Food.
Food. Here we go.
So today I'm going to be talking about what to eat to bring you good luck
Oh.
and health, actually, in the new year.
Is it going to be like the little baby cakes where there's like an actual little baby in it?
Kind of. It's not a baby, though.
Okay.
It's a coin. But we'll talk about that later. So I'm going to be talking about, like, the foods of New Year's Eve that, are supposed to bring you good luck. Traditionally, that people fucking celebrate that all around the world. But then I'm also going to shift gears a little bit and talk to you about some, like, actual shit that can bring you some health.
Oh, like
In the new year
legit,
as
not
well.
just like superstitions.
Not like superstitious. This
But,
is
like,
like
actual.
scientifically proven.
Right.
So I'm throwing in a little science for you today.
Okay, I like it.
And just,
Food science.
who doesn't want to be prosperous and healthy next year? I do.
I mean,
And that's what I'm going to be.
I'm just holding my breath.
Don't, because then you won't be breathing. And
I'm-
breath work is a very important part of a healthy life.
It's true, but I
Breathing,
just
deep breathing breaths.
That's why I'm not good at yoga. I don't have patience. Although it is really nice. Thank you, Yogi Master.
I am.
I like the core power though, because I feel like I'm getting a workout.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on.
Chris has been doing some yoga and he's sore as fuck.
I bet he's doing some yoga.
Oh, he's been doing some yoga,
Oh,
girl.
we've both been doing some yoga.
Oh, yes. Anyway.
Call this one the birds and the bees.
That's it. That's all it's going to be called. Okay, so we all know some of the most persistent New Year's traditions revolve around food. We
Yes.
fucking eat really good food and drink champagne on New Year's Eve, or at least that's what people hope to do.
I mean, that's the
On New
goal.
Year's Eve.
Yes.
Like, we work in restaurants. We always made a real special New Year's Eve menu.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people fucking party it up. Not this year.
Nope, except
Not
me.
this year. Oh,
Maybe
that's
a little
fine.
bit.
That's fine.
But like in a confined space with a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
It's
I don't
with
think it's
at
going to be
least
that.
100.
Yeah, it's going to be fine.
It's fine. I went to 2 weddings this year. Everyone's fine.
Everybody's fine.
All I
It's
got was
fine.
bronchitis, so...
Oh, and you didn't give it to me, so yay!
Nope.
It's fine.
Anyways, do what you need to do with your lives and live
Yeah.
it the way you feel you need. But
Also, here's this.
here's this. So, there's a lot of recurring themes with certain foods around New Year's because they're supposed to symbolize wealth, prosperity, forward motion, long life, and a couple other things that people look forward to in the coming year. And these certain foods are supposedly supposed to help you bring those. Your cat freaked me out because I saw it in the crack, and I was like, "Oh my god, the demon!"
Oh, it's funny because it's Buddha and she's usually underneath the bed.
Oh my god, how'd she get out there?
She probably was out there when I was getting the chair.
Oh, that makes sense.
She's a curious little kitty.
All right, so first we're going to start off with grapes.
Perfect.
Because, did you know
I mean,
that
we're drinking.
we're drinking grapes.
We're drinking grapes.
We're
And
drinking gapes. Gaping grapes. Gaping.
lots of gaping gapes. Yeah, they're
know about
really
that?
delicious.
They're delicious. And apparently, you're supposed to eat 12 of them at the stroke of midnight. Did you know that?
12.
Yes, to represent the 12 months of the year.
Okay. Does it matter what kind of grape?
Well,
Because if
You-
you're going to tell
no,
me
it
it's green
doesn't.
grapes, I'm going to be like, I'm out. Or the cotton
No.
candy ones, I'll be like, go fuck yourself. I'm not doing
it's
that.
not
That shit's
specifically.
disgusting, by the way.
That shit is
Have you
kinda
ever had-
good.
You don't know.
I mean, they're definitely a GMO, but they're pretty good.
No,
And
they don't
taste
grow
like a
from
cotton
the-
candy. A cotton candy.
Not a natural cotton candy grape? Okay, well.
It might be.
Really quick. I saw that post, whatever your friend did about Michael Alec.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
Crazy. And he died.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that? Shay wished it upon him and it happened. No, I'm just kidding.
I
She
did.
didn't.
I'm a demon in this next life. It's going to be fine. Don't cross me.
Huh.
No, I did not wish that upon him. But
Is
I
that
was-
your new year, new you?
That's New Year, New Me. New Year, New Demon. But yeah, I thought that was pretty crazy.
Yeah, so he died in jail, guys.
Yeah.
Or no, he didn't die in jail.
No,
just
he was
died in
way.
his apartment.
Unfortunately, he was way out of
only
jail,
17 years
After-
behind him.
chopping somebody up and injecting with bleach. But just wipe that shit off his record.
It's fine.
He was just
You're
being silly.
fine.
He was just being silly.
You're a little eccentric.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I saw that and I
Yeah,
was
that's
like,
insane.
oh shit, on Jesus' birthday. God damn.
Took him up, beamed him up
Yeah. So shout out to your
to
friend.
cleanse his soul.
So shout out to your friend for
Thanks,
sharing
Jessica
that. That was awesome.
Goswan.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Yeah. And I
And-
loved that she was like, because I was watching kind of the commentary on it, she was like talking about it as she was listening to it. And I was like, yeah, girl, you get it. Fucking like that. All right.
I like when you guys tell us that you're listening and
And you're commenting as like, you're
Yeah.
listening. Okay. Anyway, go on.
Special.
I
Anyway.
wanted to make sure that was shouted out because she
okay,
was awesome.
grapes.
Grapes.
So this is a very this tradition came from the Spanish and the Portuguese, but it's now a widely celebrated tradition around on New Year's Day.
Okay.
And so one of the stories is in 1909, the producers of Alicante,
That sounds fancy.
in the southeast of Spain had a surplus harvest of white grapes called Aledo. I don't know. And coming from an abundant harvest, then it began to have a character of prosperity because in that year they had so much extra grapes. And so at the same time, the producers noted this moment as a good luck, time of good luck. And since it gave them the opportunity to sell more grapes,
He sold more grapes.
yep, they sold more grapes and that better time would come with them.
Perfect.
And that's
Okay.
this one of the stories. And then since then, it's this tradition has been spread widely to Latin American countries, mostly, I guess, like Mexico, Venezuela, Peru, Colombia, El Salvador, Nicaragua, and Costa Rica.
I don't know what. I think you sprinkled something like in my drink that I'm just sounding like an idiot. So I apologize. Anyway, go on.
It's fine. Me too. And I barely even drank it. So the tradition is this. So you serve 12 grapes on a plate to each member of your family or whoever you're with. So you better bring your grapes to your party, Shay.
Okay, I'll make sure.
Better wear your gloves.
I'll be like, here's my wine.
And then, so some people, I guess, decide to put them in the glass that they'll fill with champagne later. Also, it's very common to eat grapes with champagne in certain countries. So anyways, so then you eat a grape with the sound of each chime at midnight.
That's granted, like, if you're not, like, stumbling over and drunk as hell.
Yeah, that's true.
You're like, let's synchronize this.
Yes, with each chime of midnight. So you're supposed to do it within the first minute is another... one of the traditions is like you have to eat 12 grapes within a minute.
There is like a
which
lot of
apparently is
parameters.
Yeah.
Around
so,
this.
And then with each grape you make a wish, and it represents the 12 months of the following year. And you fucking eat grapes and you get lucky, bitch.
I think this is a ruse for like parents like to make their children eat more grapes.
But they're keeping them up at midnight to eat more grapes.
Whatever you got to do to get the fruit in their bellies.
That's true.
I get it.
All right, you can stay until midnight, but you have to eat your 12 grapes. Right. Or you will not see the light of day. So eat your grapes at midnight, y'all. And if you didn't eat your grapes at midnight, you're fucked. You're fine. Just eat them right now and eat them every day of your life.
This is our PSA. This
Next up.
PSA.
Next up, you got to eat your greens, y'all.
Okay.
Collard greens are very widely known for the New Year's time and eating collard greens.
I don't know if I've ever eaten collard greens.
You've never eaten collard greens? As many times as I've literally told you to eat collard greens on this podcast.
Well, you don't tell me what to do and how to live my life.
That's true, I don't. But any green will work. So if you eat kale or spinach or even parsley, but I'll tell you.
I don't eat any of that stuff.
Well, you need to eat green vegetables.
I eat lettuce.
Green leafy.
I eat lettuce.
Lettuce is iceberg. It's water. You can eat dark romaine.
I eat okra.
That's not a green leafy vegetable, but that's good for you.
Oh, I eat broccoli.
Oh, I guess I did say green vegetables.
Yeah, so I'm super confused.
We're talking about greens, green leafy vegetables. So kale, spinach, arugula, fucking.
Well, how is romaine?
Collard greens.
How is romaine lettuce?
It is, but
that's not that different than kale.
It's not dark.
It's not pretty dark.
Romaine is good for you. Iceberg lettuce is not.
I don't eat iceberg. That shit's nasty.
Good.
No, I eat romaine.
Okay,
I'm a classy
that's better.
bitch.
That's better. The red leaf romaine is even
that's dope.
Healthier.
Yeah. Anyway, go on.
Anyways, the reason greens are considered good luck is because green symbolizes luck. 4-leaf clovers,
the leprechauns,
jade jewelry. Jade, the stone.
Oh, I thought you were like promoting like some sort of
K Jewelers is also green. And every kiss begins with K.
I was like, wow, I didn't know. I haven't heard of Jade Jewelers before. But
Shane, you got a friend in the diamond business.
Hashtag sponsor us, I guess.
Dude, I'm gonna tag them.
You gotta like just do a wide net, I guess.
Shane Company, do you want to sponsor a podcast? We talked about diamonds for a sec. That didn't have to do with anything that Brie was saying.
Perfect.
Anyway,
go on.
So, also by eating greens, you're setting your year off right with a big dose of health.
I wanted to say big poop. I was like, well,
but also that too.
That too. I was like, gotta start it off regular.
Yes, you do.
Don't get the tummy aches.
No, you can't start the year off constipated. Gotta get it out. So also because of their deep emerald color, they're believed to bring wealth because green is the color of money, 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 money.
That's true.
Did you know that?
Did I know that green was the color of money?
Yeah.
Sure did.
Good job.
Sure did.
So, now
unless you're in London.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first. Wow. Okay, so
did you put mushrooms in my drink? Because I can't, like, I'm just super giggly. I'm so sorry. Anyway, go on.
It's that double-fisted White Claw.
It's true. Are you going to order pizza later?
We could.
It's a joke.
So yeah, eat your greens because it brings you wealth, apparently.
Okay.
And that is the saying. And that is the tradition.
And that's
not
how
the
the
saying.
cookie crumbles. Like,
Yes. That's
who are
the way
you,
the
Jim
cookie
Carrey?
crumbles. Okay, next up, we got noodles, which I am fine
I'm
with
all
that.
about that. Okay, sign me up for that one.
So this is mainly in Asian countries. People eat long noodles, mainly soba noodles on New Year's
Soba
Day.
noodles.
It's supposed to lengthen your life because of the long fucking noodle. You
born
can't
the
fucking
wrong
chew it
time,
though.
man. You can't chew it.
You have to slurp it. Here's my slurping coming in.
Wait a minute. So you can't, but you have to
You
just
can't break the noodle.
you gotta, like,
from
just,
your plate to your
like
mouth.
deep throat it.
I guess you could chew it once it's in your mouth, but you can't. You have to slurp it up.
Oh, gotcha. And then just as
But
much
I
as
think
you
once
can.
it's all in your mouth, you can
chew it.
But you
Okay.
can't break it like before and let it fall on your plate and then eat it.
Because then
you're
that'll be
gonna
the end of
die.
your life. Got it.
It's like one of those chain letters. You're just gonna die
100%.
if you break the noodle. Okay,
They're very tender.
use your noodle.
Use your noodle.
Okay,
Don't break the noodle.
So yes, it signifies longevity in the Asian culture. And a stir fry of unbroken noodles is a tradition believed to bring good health and luck in the new year. And then those who can eat at least one long noodle without chewing it or breaking it
Yeah.
are said to enjoy the longest lives and best luck of all. The
Yes.
luck of the Irish,
Perfect.
the luck of the Asian countries.
Okay.
Instead, because this is not an Irish tradition.
Nope. But I get where you were going.
So slurp them up, everyone. Slurp them up good.
God damn it, you did it. I was waiting for it. I was hoping to.
That's my ASMR for the night.
I doubt that. But
Did
go
you
on.
watch my ASMR video? Was that not funny?
It was funny because it was fucking.
Except you hate-
That's so Raven. But it was just like
Her name is Raven.
I
Her name is not That's So.
said.
Her last name is not Raven or Simone. Her name is Raven Simone.
I know, but I don't know why I said it that way. It's fine.
I know
but
it was funny.
it's funny.
Next up we got cabbage.
Cabbage.
And apparently in Germany, Ireland, and parts of the United States, it's associated with luck and fortune because, again, it's green hue. So don't eat the purple shit or you're fucked.
Oh,
Again.
I didn't know that.
You fucked up if you ate the purple cabbage on New Year's because you weren't supposed to.
What happens if you
Just
do?
aesthetically pleasing. You just eat the green cabbage
Not the purple. Got it.
because it resembles money, okay?
We're just gonna call this episode
The
Greed.
Germans and the Irish. Next up, pork. Your pork should not be green, and if it is, you're probably going to get real sick.
I was gonna say, wait a minute.
And get tapeworm for sure.
You're gonna get a lot of things, I think, for sure.
And probably hepatitis.
You're gonna
and corona.
Yeah, and probably gonna pee right
And
out.
the pig swine flu.
Yeah, you're gonna pee right out of your butthole.
Then we're going to have to make a vaccine
Yep.
for it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole thing.
And you're going to fucking start another
The vaccine will
fucking
actually
bullshit.
to eat a bat, so which is kind of ironic. So it'll be great.
That's great.
Be full circle.
Bringing it back.
Bringing it back.
So pork actually
funny.
was once a reserved food for the elite, which pork has had different historical meanings. Like in the Bible, it's like the fucking worst thing you can eat.
It's pretty nasty.
I don't think so.
I hate pork.
All
I mean,
pork?
I'm not a big. I'm a selective vegetarian, meaning like I select what to abide by
I
that.
got you.
I don't. A lot of the times, like, just it doesn't agree with my stomach anyway. So I really do eat like mostly plant based or whatever.
All right.
But I've always like when I do crave like meat, I eat like I will eat a lot of fish, and I'll eat chicken sometimes every once in a blue moon. But pork, God, that shit. Even before like I made this choice, like I did not. It just makes my stomach turn over, and I don't know why.
Or for me.
Because like everything that is made by it like looks amazing and it smells so fucking good. But anytime I put it in my mouth, I want to vomit.
Well, don't eat pork.
I know, but it smells so
Guess
delicious.
you can skip over this. It does bacon. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, that one was really hard. So, but I have to burn my bacon.
Mm.
Where it's all like, so when you would make it at Vino, and then Jace would sometimes like make it a little too burnt, and
I would never burn bacon.
no, you never did.
Never.
Just
bacon,
the bacon
just
dates.
the dates.
100%. You had a lot on your mind, girl. Don't
Yeah, like
be mad at
lot.
yourself. It's fine. But like when he would like burn the bacon, I'm like, oh, don't worry, I'll take care of that.
I got that. I do like crispy bacon.
Shit.
But
why
did
is
you
it
know
good
that
luck?
pork was once reserved for the elite, too? Even though, like Muslim religion, they don't eat pork.
Yeah. Well, that makes...
Because it's, like, a dirty animal. And same with, in, like, the Bible, I think it's, like, you shouldn't eat pork because it's dirty.
And they are pretty filthy.
But pork eventually was once reserved for the elite, which made it symbolize wealth and prosperity.
Well, that makes sense, because all those motherfuckers, like in those paintings, were all fat as fuck.
And yeah, that's true.
Just saying.
Put an apple in your mouth and you're good.
Good to go.
So it also symbolizes moving forward because, listen to this, pigs root forward while they forage for food, as opposed to a cow who stands still or chickens who scratch backwards. So if you think about it, they are moving forward. So that's why they symbolize this moving forward into the new year. So eat your pigs if you want to, and if you don't, that's fine. There's more to eat.
Yeah, that's true.
So whatever form you want to eat, the pork means the same thing. Okay, that's the same. As the old saying goes.
You should make fortune cookies.
The
I think that's
pork's
what
the
you
same.
should do. Just, you would be the person, like, and I would be the one that cracks in that cookie and be like, God damn it. Yeah, why not?
Oh my God.
Let's sell that shit.
Rich! This is how we'll get our wealth. Eating our greens.
And making fortune cookies. And putting shit, like, what did you just say?
The pig, the pig's all the same. Eat what you want. I don't know.
That'd be perfect.
I guess we could rewind this and figure it out.
We could figure this out.
It's like recorded or something.
Oh, no.
Okay, this is my favorite every day of the year. Buttered bread.
Fuck, yes.
But
I
apparently
can get
it's lucky for New Year's.
Well, I'm ahead of my time.
This
is great.
I know.
Ow.
I'm trying to get lucky every day. Sometimes I do.
Sometimes you're doing more than I do.
Sometimes doing yoga in
the bathtub?
Bedroom. I'm just kidding.
Bathtub.
Our bathtub's kind of small. Well, you definitely can.
I mean,
it's just not it's not my favorite.
No.
It's not my favorite. Okay? It's not my favorite. Okay, guys?
Okay, Mom, it's not her favorite.
Mom, hush your ears. Hush them down. Anyways.
Sorry.
I mean, it's fun.
I don't know why this episode has turned very sexual, but it's fine.
It's been a while.
I mean,
gotta bring the sexual innuendos out. So, on New Year's Day in Ireland, it's also known as the Day of Buttered Bread.
Oh, man.
You fucking Irish people, you know.
You're the best. You're like the best culture.
You're not the best. But
wow, that's a little harsh.
Hey, I'm a St. Patrick's elementary and junior high school alum. The luck of the Irish was always around.
Well, so all of a sudden my accent got thicker when I'm trying to like fucking backpedal. Fucking asshole.
Yeah, my real accent.
My Minnesotan.
I had none swear at me in Irish.
Do they
have a language? Gaelic? In Gaelic Latin terms.
They did not.
They definitely didn't.
Okay.
Not to me. Sister Margaret hated me,
just to your guardian angel.
She didn't like when I joked around. Man? Yeah. My guardian angel isn't Irish either.
She might have been.
She's not.
No, I was saying that the nuns were like talking Gaelic to your guardian angel.
Oh, they might have been.
They might have been. Anyway.
Anyways, back to fucking Buttered Bread Day in Ireland.
That sounds like my favorite day.
But also in the Gaelic translation, buttered bread also means sandwich, so whatever.
What? I mean, they're both delicious.
So,
sandwiches are good too.
Eat a sandwich, eat some buttered bread, eat both.
Yeah.
Butter your sandwich bread.
Butter your biscuit.
Also, by the way, I never make toast without butter.
Why would you?
But like
people that eat dry toast commit murders.
Or like people that eat like even if I'm putting like cream cheese on it, butter's first. Even if I put peanut butter on it, butter is first.
Okay.
If I put jelly on it, butter's first.
I don't do that.
I can't eat it dry. It's too dry.
Well, that's again, like if you see anybody eating, like it doesn't matter. Like
they're a murderer. If
right.
They eat dry
if
toast.
you are on a date with somebody and you whatever, and you're having breakfast with them.
The morning after.
And they are like eating their black coffee.
Yoga in the tub.
Right. And they are eating dry toast without breaking eye contact. Run. Just run. There's your tip for the day. Run.
I've seen all I need to see.
100%. You could even run into the woods. That would be safer than staying in that booth with that sad, scary man eating his dry toast.
Or woman.
Or woman.
Whoever it is. Run far.
Just run far and run wide.
But don't spread them wide because you got to get out of there. Okay?
Just make sure
Think about your life.
Just make sure he doesn't butter your biscuit. So
if he butters your biscuit without eating buttered bread the next day,
right.
Get the fuck out of town. Another saying in our fortune cookie business that we're about to start. Perfect. Okay, so buttered bread. So the tradition is that buttered bread placed outside the front door symbolizes an absence of hunger in the household, and presumably for the year to come. So if you find some buttered bread on your doorstep, it's from me.
Dude, that would be amazing. If I just open up my door and there's just like buttered bread, get the fuck out of here. I'm never leaving my house again.
I'm like, who is this angel elf that sent
This
this
is
to
amazing.
me? I should tell my friend that makes bread around town that she should do that.
She should.
Also, shout out to that. If you guys need really good bread around Fort Collins,
I thought
look up Calpona, Caupona. This isn't the first time I'm going to shout out a local.
You should. No, keep doing it. I think you should. I think it's amazing.
But legit, this is the best bread in Fort Collins and probably northern Colorado. And she's on Instagram and you can buy bread from her. So do it. It's literally it's fucking good. Because there's not good.
No.
Who makes good bread? Who makes good bread around here?
I think the only good bread that I've really had
maybe
around
Little
here
Bird
is Little Bird.
I mean, yeah.
Which I think is kind of crazy that we don't have like a really big local supplier. My sister, like when she was asking, like, so who is there anybody good? I'm like, I don't
literally know. I had to get bread from Denver, and
that's what I said. Like that's what I told her. I
her.
was like, well, she's like, where did you guys get bread from Vina? I was like, well, sometimes we make it in house, sometimes, but it was just like one of me and. To get like the really awesome bread that I can't make or whatever, I didn't have time or we didn't have just whatever.
Yeah, you were making like 12 pastries.
100%. So like, she's like, so where did you get it? I was like, she had to outsource it from Denver. She's like, really? I was like, yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, there might be some more now, but even some of the local people, I'm like not impressed with. Sorry, but Calpona, real good bread.
I've never heard of them, so I'm gonna have to look them up.
Look them up.
That's awesome.
So yeah, put some bread on your doorstep with butter on it and. Bring it to your friends and run, and hopefully the squirrels don't eat it or the birds.
Whichever.
But you're fine.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do for good luck. Okay? Mm-hmm. And...
That's a good... I can get on board with that one. That's for sure.
All right, next up we
kale,
got
but give me that bread.
Lentils. Yeah.
Oh, I love me some lentils.
Mm-hmm. So they're thought to resemble coins, which is why lentils are supposed to bring you good fortune for the year ahead. This is widely...
I got
lentils are eaten in Italy and Brazil, and everywhere really. But that's kind of where they originated for the good luckness of the lentil.
Jesus.
And they actually are said to have been eaten for luck since the Roman times. So
I believe that.
That shit's been around for a while.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, we got some pomegranates. Okay.
Oh, damn.
Delicious.
They are really good.
So they are a fruit that's already associated with abundance and fertility. So pomegranates are eaten specifically in Turkey and other Mediterranean countries as a sign of good luck. And it doesn't hurt that they're fucking ripe and in season in this time of year in January.
Nice.
Speaking of pomegranates, did I tell you guys that I got to eat a pomegranate from a tree at my cousin's house when I was in California?
We did talk about that because I was ignorant and I was like, don't you get like a little bit of fruit of that? And you're like, no, bitch.
No.
Yeah.
Off a fucking tree, I picked it. And then my mom actually saved one of the pomegranates and we ate it for Christmas Eve. Aww. And it was literally the color of this Concord grape juice. It was the most beautiful, like dark magenta. I guess this is purple.
It's whatever.
But it was like the darkest magenta pomegranate.
Awesome.
And she had it since, the beginning of November from my cousin's fucking pomegranate tree.
Nice.
And I just think that's beautiful.
That is really beautiful.
Anyways, here's a weird little tradition. Okay. So in Greece, when the new year turns new, A pomegranate is smashed on the floor in the front door to break it open and reveal the seeds, symbolizing prosperity and good fortune. And the more seeds there are, the more luck you have. It's also a giant fucking mess, so good luck with that!
I was not going to say.
Get it? Good luck with that.
Good luck with it. I
Brings
get it.
you luck. Luck be a lady tonight.
Nice scatting.
Thank you. Zibadoo wap bap bap zadadoo Is that a scat? Speaking of scatting, I've been listening to Louis Armstrong radio, and it is fucking great.
Oh, that would be up your alley. I probably would like that shit too. You watched Soul yet?
So good. I did. Most of
cry?
it. I fucking fell asleep a little bit.
Yeah.
I definitely cried a little bit.
It's a little slow roll, but it was good though.
It's very mad. It's very like...
Oh, ethereal, and it's very...
Yeah.
It is. It's very interesting. You're just like, damn, you guys
I
nailed
like it.
It was nice. It was awesome.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
And like...
Watch it. It's
yeah,
good.
it's sweet.
Pixar, again, knocks it out of the park. Like they always do.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously. So pomegranates have symbolic power because they come from a land where so many religions come from, it's said also. And again, associated with life and fertility, another promising food indeed. For your promise of a new tomorrow. Next up, we got Black Eyed Peas. No, I'm not talking about the band, y'all.
Sadly.
Wait, what's that fucking song?
BLACKEYE.
Which one is that
D
one?
to the P, then the A to the S. When we play, you shake your ass. Shake it, shake it, shake it, girl. Make sure you don't break it, girl. We gonna turn it up. Turn it up.
Pump it louder. That song.
Which one is that one?
Pump it
this
louder.
is-
Come
okay.
on. Don't stop. And keep it going. Do it.
This
And
is
then,
Come on, baby, do it.
La da dee da da dee da.
Shut the fuck up, Fergie.
It's a.
This
We're not
is
talking about the
why I'm going to be so drunk when we do the poetry thing because
You're never gonna know the lyrics.
I'm so fucked. It's gonna be fine.
Me and Shay are gonna have a little new video segment. We'll see if we ever air it.
Oh, we will. Because
This one
it's
will be
gonna be
hilarious.
it's gonna be pretty funny.
And
It's short and sweet, but it's gonna be me just essentially getting drunk all the time because I can't guess for shit. God.
It's gonna be me reading in a poetic fashion different music lyrics to Shay,
Right.
mostly from the 90s.
Right.
But there's
just
probably
like a
gonna be
verse
some
or two,
rap.
so it won't be like a whole song or
No.
anything, but it'll be just like a verse and I gotta guess it. And I'm gonna already tell you guys, buckle up because you're gonna see a lot of drunk Shay pictures. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be
We're only gonna do
real
5
sloppy.
songs, so she only has to take 5 shots.
correct. Let's just Jesus.
I'll give you some easy ones, and then I won't. Okay.
Perfect.
Anyways,
Go on.
if I sing BLACKEYEDP to the E, then the A to the S, you know it's from Pump It by the Black Eyed Peas. Okay.
Except I don't because I'm dumb, but it's fine.
You'll forget this forever. So anyways, Black Eyed Peas is a food, okay? And it's like a little bean that has a little black spot on it.
Do you want to know how
It's
also?
a legume.
Do you also want to know how? Oh, like, even though how old are you? 33? 32. 32.
I'm 31, bitch.
Shit, I'm sorry, I forget. You are such
I'm
a
not-
baby compared to me.
I'm almost 32.
You're a baby compared to me.
18 days.
But when you said Black Eyed Peas, I didn't go to the band. I went to the restaurant.
The Black Eyed Pea.
Yikes. Did you ever eat
This
there?
ain't Ruby Tuesday, bitch.
Did you ever eat there?
Mm-hmm. A couple times.
Did you eat their actual Black Eyed Peas that tasted like nothing?
No.
Oh, it
think
was
I ever
pretty
did.
foul. It was like, and it was like this,
Okay,
what I can only
meatloaf
describe
there.
as water. Like in the little,
Gross.
like the little,
Don't
like
make your Black Eyed Peas
the
this way.
same exact cafeteria bowl that you saw in every single cafeteria around the world. Like it was just a little brown shitty.
So worldly.
They are
Black Eyed
very
Pea.
worldly. I'm in the bowl, but it doesn't matter. Okay, go
I
on.
got you.
Go on. No, you don't.
So, Black Eyed Peas are considered a common good luck food, mainly in the South.
Yep.
And they're thought to bring prosperity, especially when served on a bed of collard greens. Double whammy,
See,
motherfuckers.
no, I would no.
Girl, I'm gonna make you fucking collard greens, and
do
you're
it.
gonna eat them. I
it.
eat them at least 3 times a week.
Well,
They're delicious.
Good for your
and my bowels.
Yeah, I'm like, good for your bowels. That's fine.
So there are evidence that people ate black-eyed peas for luck as early as 500 AD as part of a Jewish holiday, Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year.
Okay.
But the tradition of eating black-eyed peas with rice is African in origin and spread throughout the South, especially in the Carolinas. And when black-eyed peas are added to pilaf, it was...
I'd eat that for sure.
It's called Hoppin' John. Okay? So
Hoppin' John?
You make some rice pilaf and add some black-eyed peas, you make Hoppin' John.
So...
Have you ever heard of that? I'm sure you have.
That is so weird that has not made it into other restaurants. Hoppin' John? It sounds very racist.
Oh, fucking Jesus Christ.
I'm just making note that's makes sense why it has being sarcastic. Like, why has that not? I mean,
it's a traditional Southern dish.
There it is.
Okay, well, moving forward, if you serve the peas with cornbread, it represents gold. And if the black-eyed peas are stewed with tomatoes, it symbolizes wealth and health. So,
oh, I like that one. That actually sounds pretty good, actually.
So, although, also some people will even put a penny or a dime inside the pot of peas, and whoever is quote unquote lucky enough to find it will have the most luck for the rest of the year.
But what if there's like a glutton at the table and they just like slurp that shit right up?
Yeah, they eat the key like in fucking Dennis the Menace. You're fucked.
I think you swallowed it.
So yeah, speaking of cornbread, that's also another lucky thing.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Because it's obviously delicious and
it's fucking dope.
It's similar to gold, like I said, and it's enjoyed by those hopeful for a prosperous year.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I like that.
Especially when you eat with black-eyed peas, I guess. So next up, we got whole fish.
Oh, okay.
And in the Chinese culture, serving whole fish, both the head and the tail intact, symbolizes prosperity, abundance, and a good year to come from start to finish.
Oh,
so,
you betcha.
According to the famous saying, which is actually a saying, not like the sayings I've just been pulling out of my ass, abundance in every year, which I also have in Chinese, but I clearly can't read Chinese. So,
are you sure you want to try?
You
don't have to. Don't worry. Don't.
I'm not even going to say.
No,
what I was
don't do
say.
it. No.
So Chinese people always like to have a surplus at the end of the year because they think if they have managed to save something in the past year that they can make even more of it in the next. And so, also in Chinese, the pronunciation of fish is the same as that of surplus. So it's kind of like, you know, I can't think of any words like that.
It's like you know, fill in the blank. This is the fill in the blank hour on 30ish. Yeah. So just you know.
Therefore, eating a whole fish during Chinese New Year expresses the hope that the year will start and finish with full wealth.
Okay, I like that.
And they're actually lucky in 3 specific ways. So their scales resemble coins. Mm-hmm. They travel in schools, which represents prosperity, and they swim forward, symbolizing progress. Look at that!
It must be nice to be a fish.
It must be very nice.
You don't have to answer every single stupid ass thing I say. You're like,
yes,
you're dumb, Shay, but okay.
How do I say that? How do I respond to that?
You are unlike a fish.
I thought this was fucking weird as fuck. In Germany, those looking to obtain all the lucky advantages the new year can bring do more than just eat the entire fish. They save the fish scales in their fucking wallets for extra good luck.
Stanky as hell.
Our German listeners, if you're listening, is this fucking real life?
Yeah, is that true?
Is this real life?
Do you guys just
This is what I read on the
That's
internet in a couple sources. So
okay. That's interesting.
I guess it must be true.
I mean, I guess it wouldn't be
true.
stinky.
I read on the internet.
It would be right. It wouldn't be stinky, I guess, because like it would be a fish scale. It wasn't be like a whole fish palate.
I mean, if you wash them, they're not stinky.
But I mean, like if you're
just sitting there
if
for
it was
a
just
while,
a scale, like it's just one scale. It's not like it's like a
scales plural.
Oh, it's scales. Okay, well maybe it's not I mean,
maybe it's just one, and then they'll lose it, and it crunches in your wallet, and then you give it to
wouldn't
someone
it
else.
Wouldn't it dry out?
Yeah, I would think.
Maybe they laminate it.
They don't do this.
They could. I don't know.
They don't do this.
You don't know. They might. They might be a superstitious people.
They could.
I don't know.
Maybe they laminate their fish scales.
They might.
But then it's not in its
That's
raw form, which means it counteracts the lock.
But it would still be raw if they don't cook it down. They just laminate it to preserve the rawness.
You know?
It's like a mummy, right? Like a mummy is still raw.
Okay, we're getting way too far off. Okay. We're not talking about mummies.
Sorry.
Just kidding. All right, next up, and last but not least for my lucky foods,
Whoop, whoop.
before we move into our
Unlucky food?
how to get
real
like
healthy
actual
foods. Okay.
I wanted to
I like it. That's a nice
these,
balance.
okay?
It's a nice balance.
Okay, so you're not thinking like, oh, so superstitious. Writings on the wall.
There it is. I was like, seeing what you're gonna do.
13-month-old baby, ladder's about to fall. I don't know. That's not the fucking order of the lyrics, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Stevie Wonder?
Yep.
Okay. You see that? He doesn't see you. Because
Jesus.
he's blind.
Thank you. That could be a fortune cookie right there.
Stevie Wonder does not see you if you see him.
But he can fucking hear you, Brie.
He's hearing me.
He's listening.
Stevie's always in my soul, even though he's still around. He's fucking hilarious, by the way. I've seen him twice.
Did you ever watch him on, oh my god. Okay, you should start watching. Do you watch, what the fuck is his name? He does he does car karaoke?
Oh, yeah.
Do you
James
watch
Corden?
Yeah, do you watch any of that?
No, I do carpool karaoke sometimes. I don't think I saw this. Did I see the Stevie one?
He has a Stevie Wonder on there, and he's fucking funny.
Dude.
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder played for like 3 hours. They had to like make him come off the stage, and he was like cracking jokes the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, I love him. And
Oh,
he's wearing
he also did like a Celine Dion one, and she's fucking hilarious.
She's hilarious.
Dude,
and very hyper. I remember that one.
Yeah, I was just like, and the way like she was like,
she is on one.
I was like, is she on crack right now?
Yeah,
like,
I know. She's hilarious.
Like, is she like? It was crazy. Anyway, go on.
She's a funny lady.
She's funny.
She's hot too. Fucking tall ass. What is she?
Would you tap that?
No.
No.
I wouldn't tap it, but I'd look at it.
I would graze it a little bit with my eyeballs.
I'd just Is it graze?
No, I'm just using that word. It's not right, but it's fine.
Is it right? I think it's. Is it graze?
Take a gander.
Graze. Anyway,
Gaze.
We're
Graze.
on to, speaking of the
Graze
woman
like,
figure, we're on to round foods. So this is fucking cakes, pastries, cookies, donuts, bagels, round fruits like clementines. Anything goes. These are traditionally enjoyed on New Year's Day. So their shape signifies that the old year has come to a close, and the new year holds the promise of a new start. The year coming full circle. Round foods. Hashtag round foods. It's round.
I'm gonna fucking
Or
punch you in the
rotund
face.
foods. So don't forget about the cake, okay? That is specifically cake is a very lucky thing to eat, I guess, on New Year's. And one of the traditions is you stick a coin in the cake. But in Greece, it's specifically a special lemon flavored cake called a Vasilopita. It's not a Greek accent. I understand that. And they bake the coin inside. And whoever finds the coin gets a year of good luck.
Or broken teeth.
Exactly.
Jesus.
Exactly. So, with that being said, most people are not only looking for luck in the new year, but what about combating the stress of the new year? That 2020 was quite a stressful year for just a lot of people, right? Mm-hmm. And our immune systems were down when our stress level is up. And now I'm going to switch focus to talk about some actual foods that can help boost your immune system and help you with your fucking stress. And the specific foods I'm going to be talking about are adaptogens.
Ooh.
Do you know what that is?
No, but it sounds
You ever heard of
fancy.
one? Have you guys seen that around? Adaptogens?
Mm-mm.
Well, adaptogens are a special class of healing plants and foods that help your body respond to stress, lower the incidence of your body sending out its classic SOS cortisol signs, which I've talked about a little bit of cortisol on an episode before. It's the stress hormone.
Right.
and if we have too much of it, we can't sleep and we get our shit all fucked up.
100%.
Well, we don't want that, okay?
No.
So adaptogens are here to help us with that.
Oh.
I'm going to tell you a little bit about them and tell you about a few that you've probably heard of that you're like, oh, that's an adaptogen? And I'm going to be like, yeah, it is. So eat it.
Eat it up.
And feel
Buttercup.
better. Okay? So adaptogens were only technically classified by Western science like 70 years ago, which makes them seem like they're like a new thing. And also everyone's making adaptogenic drinks and fucking coffees and all sorts of shit nowadays. But really they've been used for over 5,000 years, especially in the Ayurvedic practices, which if you don't know what that is, I want to do a podcast on that next.
It's really cool. You can look it up on Gaia.com. They have a whole series on it.
Yes, you can.
It's actually a really good one.
So there's a variety of adaptogens that have been identified and studied that help with things like adrenal fatigue, digestive issues, and immune response, just to name a few. So just going to talk quickly about a couple of them. So the first one is ashwagandha, which I feel like you have seen in the store. You've seen somewhere on a commercial. You've
seen
heard
it.
someone talk about
You've
ashwagandha on a podcast.
You've seen it.
So it's actually known to be one of the most powerful and well-known adaptogens, especially in Ayurvedic rituals. And it's often referred to as Indian ginseng. And it's because of its powerful capabilities. So ashwagandha is classified actually as a nightshade, in the nightshade family. So like a fucking tomato is a nightshade. So it's very closely related to the tomato. It's native to India, North Africa, and the Middle East. And it's a shrub with yellow leaves and flowers, and it bears a small little red fruit. And ashwagandha helps the body adapt to stressors. It helps with fatigue, immune response, anxiety, joint pain, insomnia, brain fog, bad memory, energy, and concentration.
Oh.
So if you eat some shit with ashwagandha in it,
You good.
it helps you. All right, next up we got some holy basil. Have you ever had holy basil?
Just had the regular basil.
Well, I've gotten holy basil in at Cafe Vino before, and it
maybe I've had
literally smells like heaven. It is
it's holy.
fucking heavenly smelling. It doesn't smell exactly like basil. It smells kind of like fruity pebble basil from the heavens.
That sounds dope.
It's also called tulsi, so you might have seen that. There's lots of teas made with it. And it's called holy because it's sacred to the Hindu goddess Lakshmi. And you can often find it planted around the temples in India. It's also a beautiful little basil plant. It has a little pretty purple flower that comes out of it.
Nice.
And literally, it smells like heaven. It's known as an anti-aging adaptogen, and it not only protects your body from the damages of stress, but it can help give your hair, nails, and skin the glow of health due to a high amount of antioxidant properties that it has in it.
Nice.
So you can fucking make a little you can eat it raw. You can fucking make a tea with it. Like I said, you can find a lot of tulsi teas, but also helps with acne, inflammation, respiratory and lung disorders, headaches, and asthma.
You sound like the Pepto-Bismol commercial.
I know. Next, mushrooms. There's lots of adaptogenic mushrooms. Certain ones, though.
Those are amazing.
People are making fucking mushroom everything nowadays because of all the beneficial properties it has.
Crazy how that is.
There's tonics, elixirs, coffees, all sorts of shit. But I'm going to talk about a couple mushrooms that really help. Reishi is one of them. Reishi. It boosts your immune system, relieves stress, anxiety, balances your fucking shit.
Yeah.
And it apparently helps you with sleep too, reishi specifically. Lion's mane mushrooms, which looks like literally a fluffy cloud of a mushroom.
Yeah.
It optimizes cognitive performance for study and focus is mainly what that's used for. Also, these all help with stress. Chaga mushrooms help with inflammation, support immunity, and provide sustained energy. And I feel like reishi and chaga are mainly used dried, and they're like either in a powder or you can drink them as a tea. Is mainly how people use them. Like, I've never been able to find reishi mushrooms to cook up at a store. Lion's mane you can find at Hazel Dell Mushrooms. # support local.
Hell yeah, girl.
Shiitake.
Yep.
We all know about shiitakes. They support healthy heart and immune system, as well as combating stress. Cordyceps is another one. They help with long-lasting energy, speed up recovery, and defy aging. Turkey tail is another one, which I feel like I've seen a lot of turkey tail fucking things lately. And it's because it's used to boost immune system, fight disease, and aids in your digestion. And if you're looking for a fucking mushroom drink,
No.
for whatever you want to do, there's
Jesus.
a couple different,
Or just get chocolate. It's
like
better.
Four Sigmatic is like you can get mushroom chocolates too.
It's delicious.
Um,
I mean, what?
but there's actually, we're gonna fucking shout out to another local company. It's called The Black and Bloom. And it's actually a girl I went to high school with who makes it, and it's this like mushroom coffee. You either add it to just, I used to just make
I have
it with,
seen that. Yeah.
I just make it
My
with
aunt
like
drinks
steamed
it.
milk. She does?
My aunt drinks it.
Oh my god, dope!
Yeah, she drinks it. Mm-hmm.
It's fucking good. It
Yeah.
tastes like peanut buttery coffee
Yeah.
chocolate. But hers has reishi, chaga, lion's mane, and cordyceps, as well as ashwagandha
Yeah.
and a couple other things in it. But she's a local company,
Nice.
Black and Bloom. Follow her on Instagram.
Hell yeah.
And also, her shit's really good. You can put it in coffee. I would just steam milk and put it
Yeah.
in my steamed milk and add a little extra cacao.
Nice.
And it'd be delicious. So get
Like a
some
hot chocolate for
some
adults.
other foods to give you wealth or health and prosperity in the new year that
mean-
aren't superstitious.
Could give you wealth.
Could give you some wealth too. Sponsor us. Hashtag sponsor us.
Hashtag wealth
Moon
sponsor us.
juice. So wild blueberries are something that is known to
Okay.
be an adaptogen, rich source of antioxidants. It helps balance blood sugar levels. Raspberry leaf is another adaptogen. It's known to help balance the female hormones for all my ladies.
Yeah, girl.
And alleviate monthly menstrual cramps. It's also it's mainly consumed in tea or tincture form. Nettle is also another thing.
What is nettle?
It's a plant. It's actually stingy sometimes.
Stingy.
But dried nettle leaf can be ground into a powder for consumption or made into a tea. There's lots of the different nettle teas that you can find. And it's particularly restorative for those experiencing stress and burnout. And turmeric, last but not least.
Yes. It's awesome.
Scientists in India found that turmeric helped the body stay healthy based on numerous metrics such as weight, blood pressure, immunity, inflammation, and all while under stress. And it's believed that it has the ability to support the body's innate antioxidant function, decreasing inflammation and boosting immunity, as well as helping the body maintain healthy levels of stress hormone production so you're not fucking crazy on cortisol. So,
Perfect.
Turmeric can be enjoyed in an addition of Asian-themed foods, soups, curries, and then you also, I don't know if anyone's ever had golden milk. That's something that you see a lot of lately.
So my sister's fiance makes this amazing golden milk latte. So fucking good.
So it's like turmeric, coconut milk, usually some sort of like clove or
But
cinnamon.
it tastes so good.
Yeah. Oh.
It's so good. Yeah.
So just put some fucking
She'll be
turmeric
here
in your...
hashtag 2021
Hell
at a
yeah.
local space, and you'll be able to shout out her local shit.
All right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So yeah, that's all I got for you today. A little random end note, but not really, because I just wanted to give you some things you can
No, it's good.
you
That's
can
what
eat
you
all
should.
year round to have health and prosperity as well,
Yep.
with specifically adaptogens.
To adapt
And-
to 2021 because they're zombies.
So wishing you good luck, prosperity, wealth, and health in the new year, which is now. that
It's
you are
right
listening
now.
to it
Yeah.
to this. Right
It's
now.
already a new, you
We're
guys.
here.
There's no more coronavirus,
So
right?
hurry up and go fucking back in time and eat your goddamn grapes and let us know how you feel. Okay? And that's all I got.
Sweet. Well, are you ready?
I'm fucking ready, Freddie.
Okay, I might get a little refill.
All right, I might take a shot. Dude, it is like a beach chair.
It's a
You should
little
just
beach
paint
chair.
it. It's kind of cute.
I mean, she's not coming back for it.
She doesn't know it's here.
She don't know nothing.
She don't know shit about that. It is a beach chair.
It is. It's totally a beach chair.
It sounds like a beach chair.
It is like you.
It literally is a
Sounds
beach
like
chair.
yoga in your bathroom.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. In my bathtub, that's what it sounds like. Wank, 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 wank. That's it.
I knew it.
I mean,
okay.
you could do that on your chair, too.
I mean,
you could do it in your chair.
you can do it in a box. You can do it
stick
with
your
a fox.
dildo right through the slat.
Oh, God.
Hop on, John!
Hop on, John. Okay. Hop on, John. Jonathan. Okay.
Here we go. I'm fucking...
Are you ready? Okay. So I rolled nostalgia.
Okay.
But for shits and giggles, I didn't play by the rules. I mean, what are rules? Whatever.
We make them up.
Mm-hmm.
We make up the rules.
So, this is the story. It's nostalgic because it's about Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, no.
And this is about the Chuck E. Cheese shooting in 1993. That's also why it's nostalgic as well, because it's in the 90s. And, yeah. So, guys, I just needed a crime fix. I was jonesing.
Oh, my God. What is this going to say?
Yeah.
I've never heard about this shooting.
You never heard of the shooting? And also, shout out local, Aurora, Colorado. You guys are awesome.
You guys are
shooting.
fucked.
Just joking. That's an awful thing to say about the shootings. But yes.
You guys are fucking need to get some shit together.
Get some help. Get some help. No, it's not your fault that you just are housed to a bunch of wackadoos. So sorry about that.
Apparently,
it's all good though. It's all good. Okay. So Nathan Dunlap, he was born on April 8th, 1974. He was raised by his adopted father and biological mother, who married each other when Nathan was a few months old. He was raised in Chicago, Illinois, Memphis, Tennessee, and Michigan, and then moved to Colorado in 1984. Just as a note, his mother struggled with mental health issues and was diagnosed with schizophrenia and bipolar disorder.
Oh,
a twofer. So
double
whammy. He and at least one of his two siblings, an older sister, I believe her name is Adiana. It's kind of an interesting, different name. Anyway, they were abused, often without provocation, by both parents, but more specifically his stepfather, who was he was nearly a 400-pound Baptist minister named.
Holy shit!
He was a biggin. He was a biggin for the Lord, named Jerry Dunlap, and he delivered a lot more than the word of the Lord. Get it with his fist.
So,
that's not funny. Apparently, there was a number of incidents of abuse. One time, he threw Nathan down a flight of stairs. Another time, he threatened to beat him with a heavy metal copy holder, which I didn't know what that was, so I actually had to look it up.
What?
It's it's essentially like a clipboard, but the old metal ones where it's just metal and it's pointy and jaggedy and it's awful. So anyway, he was at least he was accused of beating him with a heavy metal copy holder. There also would be testimony in this guy's trial, of Nathan's trial, of Jerry, spoiler alert, he's the shooter, of Jerry pounding on his son in a Burger King bathroom and slamming him into a locker. And then Dunlap's sister tried to break up these fights and steer her brother clear of Jerry when the minister was in one of his moods. But she had her own issues with with her piece of shit dad. But of course, right? So over the years, while Jerry Dunlap physically abused Nathan, he was sexually abusing her. So Nathan realized this one day when he descended into the basement.
And he's a goddamn minister.
I'm doing it for Jersey.
For Jersey boys.
For Jersey Mike subs. I'm doing it for # sponsor us. Okay. Jesus fucking.
I'm doing it for the subs.
I'm doing it for the subs. Just not happy with that. Okay. Okay. There, I'm happy with that.
Check your levels.
Check my levels. I'm better with that.
Check.
So he descended into his family's, like, into the basement of his family home and found his father sexually assaulting her. Always trying to protect her brother, she pretended that they were only playing. Seriously. So that's that. After that, I'm gonna call her Addie.
Why
Addie
are
now
these
says,
kinds of people not locked up for fucking ever?
because the little girl didn't press charges. She never told on him. That's the problem. So, and I'm sure he probably died. I mean, I don't know that part of the story. It didn't give any details, unfortunately, about that, because I don't understand why people get away with that shit. It's awful, because you know that they're not their only victims. There has to be more. So, anyway, after that day, Addie now says Jerry's abuse of Nathan took a vengeful intensity. At home, Dunlap took the blows of this colossal man, but out on Aurora's streets, he was the one that was inflicting the violence. Petty crimes turned into more serious robberies. He was just 15 and becoming increasingly violent with a social worker. When a social worker told him that Jerry was not actually his biological father. So he
had to find out from a social worker?
Right, so he never knew. He thought that Jerry was his own dad. And then he comes to find out that it's not even his real dad, which is fucking bizarre that his mom never told him. I found that very weird.
Well, they're
whatever.
Clearly fucked up.
Obviously. So at least twice in Dunlap's junior high school years, he attempted suicide. When Dunlap was 14, his adopted father asked the psychologist at Overland High School to evaluate him, and testing revealed signs of a hypomania, which can be a sign of bipolar 2 disorder. No further treatment or formal diagnostic was applied, however, so just super fucked up out the gate, like, in life in general, right? So he was just like, oh yeah, it might be that, like, he's got this hypomania, but I'm
fine.
sure he just needs some good old-fashioned exercise and a job to keep his mind occupied. It'll be fine. Just let him go on. It's fine. So that didn't help, obviously. So he committed several armed robberies at the age of 15 using a golf club and then firearms. He spent time incarcerated at a juvenile detention center, and due to an erratic episode, he was sent to a psychiatric hospital. When released, he began selling drugs. Dunlap was arrested 5 times on misdemeanor offenses in 1993. So he's got this humongously big history, right? And nobody has
And it's fine.
Right. So from what my research has shown,
I'm not even
like,
gonna ask
he was
what question I
not,
was gonna ask,
but he was.
I already know the answer.
What was it?
Is he white?
Oh, no,
Oh, he's not.
he's not white.
Well, hopping.
Which maybe that's the reason why, because he's just this, like, oh, he's just a troubled youth. He's just a whatever. He's fine. He's not gonna get the help that he needs.
Oh, got it.
Right?
Yeah.
But that's just me making
Take that
whatever
part out.
Yeah.
What?
Again, even though he was sent to a psych hospital, he was never diagnosed, which was, like, a little bizarre. But anyway, into the best place a guy with a criminal background with an undiagnosed mental condition could work. Chuck E. motherfucking Cheese. Right? So he's got all of this history, but because he wasn't diagnosed, he doesn't probably have to put that shit down. So it's like,
you
it's fine.
get background checks in the 90s, don't you? Do
But
you not?
I don't know. Like, I don't know if he just wasn't, like, charged with anything. So they just, I don't know. I'm not quite sure why. It's so weird to me.
Aurora.
Yeah. So weird. I don't know what's going on there. So Dunlap began working at the restaurant restaurant, it's a loose term, but whatever. Sorry, that was...
They had pizza.
Girl.
Coca-Cola.
Girl, we're going to get more to
Pepsi.
what they had, because I was just like, that is not a dinner, sir, but we'll get there. Okay, so...
They had pizza and cookies.
Oh, no, it's much worse. So Dunlap began working in the restaurant in May 1993. No, I believe as a cook. I believe his title was called Dough Master.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So that's why I'm assuming he was a cook, because it said like he was a dough master. I was like, dough master, like that's again a loose term.
That's a fucking title, bitch.
Dough master is like opening up a case of frozen pizza shells and like being like, okay, let's put this in the microwave.
Master.
I'm the master of it.
Take it out of the package.
I'm pretty much awesome at this.
In the 90s, it was probably not rolled out yet. So he had to master the
Disagree.
dough.
There was Tyson back in the 90s.
That's true.
Look at this bitch. I love her so much.
Like fucking slapping her tail.
For a minute, like with the way that she like kind of like put her ears up and like turned around, she looked like one of the animatronics from Chuck E. Cheese. She was like,
she embodies what we talk about.
okay, so yeah, so he was a dough master. So again, and then he started working in May. And then he was fired in June after a disagreement he had with the supervisor over schedule hours. Acquaintances of Dunlap said that he was frustrated over the firing and told a former coworker that he planned to get even about the termination.
Oh,
Which,
no.
I mean, I'm like, if you are going to be upset about getting terminated it's like being upset about terminated from, like, Blockbuster, which is, again, the same kind of sentence.
Girl, that place is fucking legendary, okay?
Or Hollywood Video, fine. Hollywood Video. Getting fired from Hollywood Video. Or, did you have Borders back in the day?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Getting fired from Borders. God. I liked Borders. I liked it more than Barnes & Noble because it felt like more edgy. Even though it was the same fucking thing.
It wasn't. It was more edgy.
It was more edgy. I don't know why. Anyway. So, a couple months go by after his termination. And we get to December 14th of 1993. So it's 10 p.m. And the Chuck E. Cheese is closing up shop. So no one really notices that Nathan had snuck into the bathroom prior to them shooting. I'm sorry. They didn't shoot it. They didn't shoot anybody. Prior to them shooing the rest of the customers out. He apparently came in around 9 p.m., ordered a ham sandwich. Meaning that was on the. That's what I'm talking about.
What?
There was a ham sandwich on the menu.
You can get a ham sandwich at Chuck E. Cheese. That is the last place I want. Do not eat that pork for Thanksgiving. I mean, for New Year's.
Yes, again, like it's fucking foul. Like no, absolutely not. Like I don't like ham and I don't like pork. I mean, they're the same thing. But like,
I don't like ham and I don't like pork.
How is that a menu item?
It should have only been pizza and fucking
the fact
soda.
that a grown man ordered a ham sandwich and ate that shit like it was dinner time. That's a snack at best. At best.
I've eaten ham sandwiches for dinner. Leave me alone!
You probably doctor that shit up. Let's be real.
I put Dijon and mayonnaise on there.
Oh, you fancy.
Bitch.
You fancy broad. So, and honestly, I also kind of imagine that their ham sandwich is not like the ham sandwiches. Like if you were to go to Safeway and got like a multigrain bread and like an Astardian cheese and then like some like nicely shaved ham. I imagine it's like a Kraft single with an Oscar Mayer slab of fucking ham.
It's just like Oscar Mayer sliced
on white bread and mayo, right? And that's it. Like it's all
Oscar Mayer weenies,
right?
Sliced.
Nasty. That's what I imagine it being, and I'm pretty sure I was pretty close to the mark. Anyway,
probably, and that would make me shoot some people.
100%.
I wouldn't.
No,
it never should.
Yeah. So he ordered his nasty ass fucking snack sandwich and played video games until just before closing, and then he stuck to the bathroom. Anyway, okay, so 19-year-old Sylvia Crowell started cleaning the salad bar and was the first one approached by Nathan. And nearby, Ben Grant, a high school junior, turned on like the vacuum to like vacuum up all the crumbs and shit from all the fucking minions, and it's whirling around. Shit. Yeah, exactly. Rolling around helped drown out any noise that was coming from Nathan's confrontations. So Colleen
Oates.
Colleen O'Connor was helping close that night too, but was distracted. The 17-year-old had gotten a call from her mom during the break 3 hours before and found out from her parents that they were giving her like a car for her birthday. So she was all excited. Aww. So she was all distracted by that. So in the kitchen, Bobby Stevens scrubbed away.
These names.
Bobby Stevens.
Old Bobby Stevens.
He hadn't been scheduled to work that day, but he needed the cash. Just 20 years old, he had a 7-month-old baby at home. So back to poor Sylvia. I'm just setting a scene here. Just setting a little scene here. So back to poor Sylvia. She didn't even hear the intruder come behind her. Silently, he raised the 24 caliber semi-automatic pistol to her left ear and squeezed, and it mortally wounded her.
Yeah,
it gets pretty gruesome. He then walked over to Ben and just shot him square in the face. The bullet entered near, like the bullet entered like kind of like where Ben's eye was, and it lodged into his brain, and he just fell to the ground. And essentially he died instantly. Colleen saw him coming. Kneeling in front of him, she begged for her life, raising her arms, her fists like were clenched as he held a gun just 18 inches from her head. She cried, "Don't shoot, I won't tell." And then he said, "I have to." And he pulled the trigger, shooting her through the top of the head, and it killed her instantly. Yeah. It's pretty fucked up.
Fuck.
Yeah. Inside the kitchen, Bobby heard the 3 sharp cracks, but he didn't stop working. He figured it was probably Sylvia or Colleen popping balloons, like just to
because it was Chucky fucking Cheese,
right, to close down, right? So,
celebration,
but it wasn't. He didn't have time to think about it much before before Nathan came in with a gun, and he was wearing a jacket, gloves with holes cut out in the knuckles, and a baseball cap that was was on backwards on his head. Stunned, Bobby started to say hello and
what's up, bruh?
And he's like, "What up?
You need a ham sandwich,
right? Do you want another one? It's on the house." And I guess he was like, Nathan was half smirking, and the shooter raised his arm and shot him. The bullet entered Bobby's jaw and sent him to the floor. Bobby later said it felt like a burn. So spoiler alert, he fucking survived. Thank God. It felt like a burn, like a cigarette scorching his skin, and then like a baseball bat slamming into his face.
Holy
yeah.
fuck.
He played dead, and Nathan left him alone. He watched as.
Oh, good thing he fucking thought to pretend to be dead.
Right? Can you imagine getting shot in the face and then just not moving and just going just play dead?
No,
just don't move.
Being conscious.
I couldn't think on my feet like that shit. No way.
Oh my. God.
While he was on the floor, he watched him walk toward the office. So 50-year-old store manager Marge Kohlberg was poor Marge. So she was still counting evening receipts. He demanded that she open the safe, and she did when he asked. The last words she heard were "thank you." He shot her in the ear. Then he grabbed her bag, filled it with game tokens.
Sweet, bro.
Right?
Fucking.
Dude, I'm gonna get 5,000 Chinese finger traps. Get the fuck out of here. What are you doing? He took game tokens, keychains.
Well, obviously, it was 93.
Gotta get those square ones that said "What would Jesus do?" Those block. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about?
Girl, I had one of
all
those.
Those fucking girls. But they were those.
All those girls. I was a girl that had that. I had my bracelet.
But no.
My
it
Jesus
wasn't just
was my
Jesus,
homeboy fucking shirt.
You would, but not just the Jesus ones, but they were those square. They were those square blocky ones. And they all had sayings on it. It was the fucking rage. And they were this. That's what I just imagined him taking for some weird reason. But anyway.
I think I just had one with beads of WWJD.
Oh, I had those too. Those stupid ass.
Great Catholic. Turned Christian.
You were so good. You were so good. So,
I was so good.
You were so good. So he grabbed, again, the game tokens, keychains, cards. I don't know what the cards were. And then the cash that was on hand, which was a whopping $1,591.
Poor Chucky.
Yeah. Just rob that mouse. Sadly, she didn't play dead, so she was kind of twitching around a lot. And Nathan shot her again in the other ear. Jesus fucking Christ, man. All in all, the whole thing probably took 5 minutes. So
Oh my God.
So Stevens escaped through the back door and walked to the nearby. So Stevens, I'm sorry, is the
You have to be fucked
right
to kill people.
Right.
Are you fucking kidding me? How the fuck do you just walk around
and just shoot people in the ear? Like, what the fuck? And
shooting people?
you had like a 17-year-old like begging for her life, going like, please don't, I won't say anything, and then just take a fucking gun and just shoot her on top of the head. Like, who the fuck does that?
People are fucked.
Yeah. So Stevens, the cook,
he doesn't eat his adaptogens. That's for damn sure.
Maybe he does. That's why he survived. I don't know. But he escaped through the back door and walked to the nearby Mill Pond apartment complex. And he pounded on the door to alert someone. And he and others had been shot. In the restaurant. Stevens was hospitalized at Denver General Hospital in fair condition. And Sylvia, who was like the one that was mortally wounded, but she was still technically alive, was sent to Denver General Hospital as well, where she was declared brain dead, and she died from her injuries the next day at Aurora Regional Medical Center.
Oof.
So, also, side note, the manager that actually fired him was not even working that night, so that's pretty cool. Anyway. So all of that for, like, not that the fact that, like, the guy should have been there to die, but you know what I mean? Like, his whole thing was vengeance, and
it was on no one that had to do with anything.
It had nothing to do with anything with his firing. So,
dope.
It only took a few hours after the Chuck E. Cheese massacre for police to track down Nathan. He was at his girlfriend's apartment. The couple apparently were having sex with his pager when his pager went off, which is the most ridiculous.
So nostalgic.
Just so nostalgic. You know,
the like, pager, not any of the other things.
No, it's just not the sex part. Just the pager.
Excuse me, sir. Can you come downstairs because you're being arrested for shooting people at Chuck E. Cheese?
Oh, bitch! I gotta get this number. I gotta pull out right now. It's fine. Don't worry. I'll come back. So, anyway,
let's get out of the bathtub. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's get out of here. So it was actually he was having sex with her, and the pager went off, and it was like from a message from his mom. So who was relaying a message from the cops?
Honey,
right? Boo boo.
Well, isn't a pager just shows the phone
It just
number?
shows the number. So it was a call from his mother, and so
he's
he was like, I gotta take this. Get off, bitch.
Get off my dick. I gotta call my mom.
I gotta call my sweet baby girl. So that's weird. Anyway, that was really weird. Okay, so the investigators had heard he ate dinner at the restaurant that night and
ate dinner at the restaurant.
Again, loose terms, the fucking ham sandwich. God damn it.
Cannot call Chuck E. Cheese a restaurant. It doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. That's what I'm saying. It's
at
like
the Chuck E. Cheese.
I was like, the restaurant. Like, what the fuck? Like, it is
Air
not
quotes.
a restaurant. Get the fuck out of here.
I ate at the restaurant tonight, mother.
Yes, I
AKA
ate.
Chuck E. Cheese.
I was just
ham sandwich.
I was just eating a ham sandwich.
Fucking Chuck E. Cheese ham sandwich?
Like,
when do you ever hear about that?
Just eating dry toast with my ham sandwich.
Psycho.
Just eating my dry toast with my ham sandwich.
Oh my God.
God.
Bringing it back around.
Always. Okay, so, I don't know why I wrote this in my notes, but I was like, I don't know if you would call a ham sandwich dinner, but maybe like an elementary school lunch at best. Stupid ass. Anyway. So yeah, so he had said like the investigators had heard that he had ate dinner there, quote unquote, and that so they wanted to ask a couple questions. So he was like, yeah, all right. So before returning to his home, an apartment he shared with his mother, which another alarm bell. But I guess that's not really true now because you're still in your like 20s when you're still sharing an apartment with your parents because you can't buy a house.
No, you can't.
You can't.
And you still can't. Hashtag 30-ish.
Hashtag 30-ish.
Yes, you can. So good job.
Yeah, good for you.
Good job, guys.
Good on you. Good on you.
Way to go.
It's awesome.
We'll own our 30-ish house someday soon.
One day. We'll have
coming.
a duplex. But a great.
I'm going to eat my greens till then. My
Perfect.
black-eyed peas.
Perfect. Before returning to his home, an apartment he shared with his mother, he washed his hands with hydrogen peroxide and jumped in the shower. Then stashed some of the money under the freezer. I don't know why he wouldn't put all. It's not like it was like a bunch of fucking. It wasn't $15,000. It was $1,500 essentially.
Wow.
But whatever. So he put that all in the freezer. He put only some of it under the freezer, I guess. Back at home, the police questioned him, swabbed his hands for gunshot residue, and took his clothes into evidence. About 12 hours after the murders, the police returned to the Dunlap's home and cuffed and arrested him. Dunlap was found guilty on 4 counts of first-degree murder.
He just stayed there?
He was just like, I'll just wait. That's fine.
I mean, whatever.
Like, it's fine.
I mean, that's
I wash my
good.
hands with, like, a chemical. It's fine. He was found guilty of 4 counts of first-degree murder, attempted murder, robbery, and burglary. That word, whatever. Jesus. I've only had, like, 14 drinks. It's fine.
Burglary!
In
Burgers.
I know. I'm still convinced that I was never diagnosed with a speech impediment.
You're fine.
It's fine. So that was he was convicted of all that in 1996 on May 7th.
In 96?
96.
3 years later?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh.
On May 17th.
He's like, I just got finished watching Toy Story, so whatever you're going to do to me is fine.
It's fine. Did you see the graphics on that sick bitch? Which I guess technically it was 2 years because really it happened at the very end of 1996. So if you think about it that way.
Wait, it happened at the end of...
Because it happened in December of 93. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And so...
okay, but still 2
but
years later...
It takes a long time sometimes. If he essentially did not confess to killing them, I mean, it probably took a long...
That's true.
Yeah.
Hashtag Kristen D fucking smart.
Get after it.
19 years! It's been like fucking 20-something years.
Yeah, it has been.
Anyways, sorry.
You're sorry.
We're gonna find her.
We're gonna find him. We already know who it is.
I mean, we don't need to find him. We know who he is, but no one fucking wants to do anything about it. Anyways.
Anyway, okay, so on May 17th of that year of 96, he was sentenced to death and an additional 108 years. During his sentencing, he swore repeatedly in an outburst that lasted for 3 minutes, which stated, I found it, "Kill me now. Kill me right now. I have had enough of this motherfucking shit. You can take me to the motherfucking little chair and do what the fuck you want."
Oh, shit. 3 minutes of him just yelling that shit?
Just yelling it over and over again. Yeah. So this guy sat on death row for a bit, and he begins like a number of appeals that focus on his mental illness. So Dunlap's lawyers argued before the 10th Circuit that Dunlap's previous trial lawyers were negligent during the sentencing by not providing evidence that Dunlap suffers from mental illness. They argue that if the jurors heard evidence of Dunlap's mental illness, that it would have spared Dunlap from being sentenced to death. So, didn't help, still sat on death row until March 23rd of 2020, where Governor Polis signed a bill repealing the death penalty, which I do remember that happening during Corona. I do remember because I was like, I wasn't doing jack shit, so I was just glued to the fucking news. So this was one of the guys that benefited from that. So
what?
He signed a bill repealing the death penalty in the state of Colorado, and Polis also commuted sentences for the 3 men that were currently sitting on death row, including Dunlap, to life without parole.
Okay, wait. Mm-hmm. So he was on death row. You can be on death row for like fucking 20-something years?
100%. Yeah.
Because
some people get
because you're in line for that long, or like why does it take that long?
It's just through.
I mean, not that
it's through. You have to have
commend it, but I also don't understand.
I mean, honestly,
I hate some people deserve to die.
I'm such a moderate. I am a moderate, and I've been pretty vocal about that. But I'm for the death penalty. I am.
Some people literally
it's honestly
should not be on this earth, and I don't want to pay for them to be in a fucking jail cell.
That's exactly kind of how I see it. Is like it's less expensive to, unfortunately, kill them than it is. And honestly, they're not learning shit. They're not learning anything.
They're just dying in jail. They're not fucking doing shit.
And it's the same thing. I completely agree. Like, why would I want to pay for that piece of shit to whatever? And I guess I get like. The whole conundrum about it is like, but what if you're sending to death row an innocent man? And yes, I know the system is flawed and it's awful and it's really shitty, but I still believe if we had a just system that there should be a death penalty. But anyway, but yes, since we abolished it in Colorado.
He's still in jail?
He is in jail. He has life without parole, but he got taken off the death penalty. So I guess there was 3, which I didn't know.
I didn't realize that they repealed it.
Yeah, I
wasn't already
I do
repealed
remember. I
in
didn't.
Colorado.
I honestly thought that Colorado didn't have the death penalty.
I didn't either. I thought it was just like Texas and fucking Oklahoma.
100%. And Texas is like a fucking fast lane. Like they
get out of here.
Usually it's like California. Like you could be sitting on there for like 50 fucking years, but like if you do something like it's like a certain type of crime, and you can be like moved to the front of the fucking line. They don't give a shit. Like they don't care. Like they are just. It's crazy.
Slapping them out of there.
Yeah, it's crazy. And some of it's pretty fucked up. Some of it's like
some fucked.
Yeah, like there's actually one. I'm gonna probably finish watching it tonight. It's like a 2020 on. I think it's called Stephanie. Her name's like Stephanie Stipes or something like that. And it's about a crime in Texas that happened, and somebody's sitting on death row for that. And she was essentially having an affair with this black man, and she ended up dead. And apparently, this husband, who was a cop, told her, if I catch you cheating on me, I will kill you and no one will ever freaking know. And he was cleared, and this black man is sitting on death row. So it's stories like that where it's like you have a hard time with the death penalty because you're like, but then you get people like that are like, he's clearly innocent, and of course his DNA was on her because she was having sex with him. She was having sex with this man, and it was purely sexual, and they were just fucking around, and yeah. And so now this guy is getting blamed for this crime, and yes, he was a thief or whatever, but he's like, I didn't kill her. Like, yeah, we were sleeping together, but I didn't kill her. And you had this guy that he was like, no, he told this woman, like, I'll kill you if I catch you cheating on me. And he said, and no one will ever know that it was me.
Great.
Yeah. So then it's like that where you just have to feel bad about the death penalty because then you have people that are innocent people that are sitting on death row.
Well, yeah, and there's plenty of innocent people sitting in fucking jail, rotting.
100%.
When motherfuckers that should be rotting in jail are fucking out on the streets, molesting children more and more. Great. Doing whatever the fuck else they need to do.
Gotta love Jerry Dunlap. Can I get a what?
Oh, my God.
But that's how I feel because I'm a moderate and I feel like death penalties should happen because I don't want to pay for them, the ones that do actually deserve it. So, without a reasonable doubt. Anyway, so...
Holy Chuck E. Cheese.
Holy Chuck E. Cheese. So that's all I got for you.
Well, that was quite a fucking treat. And by treat, I mean ham sandwich.
Oh, God. Get out of here, man.
Ham sandwich of I do like a ham sandwich, though. Not from Chuck E. Cheese.
I mean...
Because I never knew you could get that there. But maybe we should go to the local Chuck E. Cheese and get some ham sandwiches.
We don't have a local Chuck E. Cheese anymore. It closed down, remember?
Oh, because of the Rona?
Because of the Rona.
God damn, it ruins everything.
I'm pretty sure they have one in Greeley, though.
Oh, we can... That's probably even better.
Yeah, I know. I mean, honestly, it's probably really good.
It's probably great.
All right. You ready to
Well,
roll?
I guess I am, because I gotta pee really bad.
All right.
I guess I could pee really quick.
You back.
Hi, everyone. This is your friend Brie, your local 30-ish podcast host.
Yes.
Hey, oh my God, I almost fell.
You did. It was almost comical over here.
Thank you guys for tuning in again. And if it's your first time, welcome. Welcome to the shit show.
Welcome to the Doozy Fest.
We love doing this, so we're thankful that we get to talk to you every week and
It's true.
share our newly found knowledge with you as well. So with that being said, if you don't already, definitely be sure to follow us on Instagram. Also, if you already do, thanks. We love your fucking comments and your fucking
all the things,
set DMs and your fucking sending of the things that remind you of us. And your hashtag 30ishes. We love that too. So thanks for keeping it real.
Keeping it dope.
That's gonna be in my fortune cookie. Anyway, we're thankful you're here. If you feel inclined and want to rate and review us on Apple iTunes, just helps us get out there to more people when we get those nice 5-star reviews.
Please do.
I mean, I'm sorry if I ran you off the road one time, which is why we have a 1-star review. But that's okay. You can tell us if we do that kind of stuff. Just DM us about it, okay?
Right?
Just kidding. I mean,
But really.
do whatever you want.
But don't leave us a bad review, please.
Yeah, don't do it.
Or like just leave like a negative review, but like give us 5 stars.
Yeah, you can talk shit. Just
talk
give us
shit.
5 stars. It's fine.
100%.
So yeah,
your boyfriend's calling.
he knows I'm recording.
He's like, baby, I miss you.
He does.
The bathtub's running cold.
He's the bathtub is so cold now.
Not the bathtub, the bath.
No, the bathtub.
They just do it in the bathtub, just no water.
There is. That's what I
really-
thought we were talking about.
Really
yeah,
aggressive.
we're just like, get in there.
They call it the porcelain rumble.
Shay, you're not supposed to tell people that.
Sorry.
The porcelain rumble. It's plastic. Let's be honest.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways, follow us on Instagram. Rate and review us. Keep listening. We love you. Thanks for hanging out. So, without further ado, let's roll the dice.
Let's roll the dicey dice. Here we go.
See what we're going to talk about for next week. Perfect.
4. Is that cooking?
That's food.
Our food?
History?
Stand by. I have to look it up every time. Oh, it's a free roll.
I wonder what that's gonna be. It's our wild card roll, y'all.
It's a wild card roll, and I'm so excited.
Rawr. Okay, ready? Three.
And that
Is that food?
That is history.
Oh, good. I was like, I don't want food again, even though I love food, but
Yes.
I've had food a lot.
You have had food a lot.
But that's fine, because I get history now, and you're in for a treat.
Fuck yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thanks. Thank you. Love you.
You're the best.
We'll see you later, and happy fucking New Year. Holy shit, 2021.
Bring it on.
Having some fun.